Good evening. How are you, everyone?
Yeah,
What it
fine.
is, PD?
Horror, man.
Yes.
All right. Thanks,
What?
guys. You guys are getting hot now.
Yes. What we want to talk today?
The show is sponsored by Indigo TV. Okay. Thank you for Indigo. So this is about a gruesome and horror chit-chat. It's all about horror nights. So there's a two story we're going to share tonight. One is haunted Mona Fandey's house. The second one is Orang Minyak, the old and golden scary Orang Minyak. So we have a Warrior 1 and Warrior 2 stories. It's really terrifying Malaysians, I guess. What do you guys say?
Okay.
Is that terrifying? Scary cat?
Yeah. Very.
So we have Warrior 1 from PJ and we have Warrior 2 from Bunting. So let's introduce Warrior 1. How are you, Warrior 1?
I'm good.
You good? So now tell us about Mona Fandey's house. Tell me, what is so scary about her house?
It's not only about her house, it's all about her, honestly. I'm sure when back in 2001, most of us, or most of the Malaysians have the fright whenever we switch on the TV, switching off the channel to the news channel, learning and watching Mona Fandey's face all over the internet on news.
Okay, so she's a witch.
Yes, she is. But initially, she wasn't a witch. She was a growing pop star, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
Pop star to witch.
Yeah.
Scary.
She married this guy. He doesn't seem right as well. After getting married to him, everything was a flop in her life.
Wow, that's not good. Scary cat. Scary, are you?
Not yet. Go on.
Were you born in
listening.
2001, Scary cat? Scary cat?
2001?
You born
No.
in the year Mona Fandey become witch? That's scary. Go on, Warrior 1.
Mona Fandey was from Perlis and her initial name was Masna Ismail. But then, the name that she reported at the court was not that. It was Tengku Rohani Tengku Abdullah, which I find it very horrifying.
All right.
It's because she doesn't have a right name, but her stage name was Mona Fandey. Until today, she still holds it whenever we search up on her.
Mona Fandey.
Yep.
I want to see the story about the house.
Well, let's just not talk about it first. It brings me fright and I can feel the blood going through my veins.
Okay. So how,
Her house is
yeah.
located in Section 12 in Shah Alam. Until today, many of the photographers or YouTubers are still finding their way in, but I think most of them who gets closer to the house will never want to go in, is because of the vibe.
The vibes? The
Yeah.
black magic vibes?
The house is said to be haunted by spirits as a result of the black magic that she practiced while living there. And that is why, as I said earlier, the YouTubers are frightened to go in. But they have posted a lot of videos on YouTube that you Malaysians can go search about to see how the house on the outside looks like.
It's an old house. Typical old house, looks like horror. What's so scary about it?
There was a picture that I searched up on internet, which was about what she had in her house. It was all halides, fibers, substances, oily substances, amulets, and other items many believe are ingredients used in black magic rituals.
Hmm.
There I come.
Yeah, like bottles, fussy bottles.
Plastic bottles, huh?
Plastic bottles
Glasses.
where normally they will keep the soul inside the bottle. They capture the soul inside the bottle. There are many
Souls.
bottles there. Yeah, so and for your information, I want to tell you one real information about Mona Fandey. Okay, in that Shalam house, Mona Fandey's souls are still there, living there.
That's the belief, isn't it?
That's the belief.
No.
Yeah.
And
Who
that
said?
belief
Who said so?
was built by her itself when she was in the jail. She literally told everyone that whoever she saw around her, that she will never die, no matter how bad she was hung.
So, Scary Cat, you said that the soul still lives in the house.
Yeah, and with a lot of soulmates where she used to deal regarding the black magic.
Okay,
So
so
she
she
have
formal now.
she associated with many souls, and she's still living with them, with those souls. I mean, she's still having a party there, lah.
Come on, man.
This information I got it
You cannot
last
be
week.
joking about her. You believe. You seem to believe that she's there.
Yeah.
It's
You
also a
see-
belief that if you call out for her 12 times after 3 a.m. in the midnight, she may or may not appear in front of you. Why don't you guys try out?
Okay.
Mm.
I can't even say next word. We are not even thinking about that. But we just want to share the story.
Okay.
Let's
Okay.
keep the story.
Alright,
Yeah.
alright, next day, sorry. Okay, sure.
I'm not there yet. Okay. See, it seems to be some photos about things like she keeps weird things in the bottles, glass bottles, plastic. I don't know what
And
this witch.
no one dared to bring them out of the house. It's still there.
Still there.
It's still there.
Okay.
It's still in the house. Every single piece of furniture and all her things still there. Nobody dares to go touch it.
Yeah, reminds
What about
me.
neighbors?
Warrior 2. This reminds me a movie about Chandramukhi.
Ah,
All kind of things been tied to the doors. Yeah. That's scary.
Are you guys aware of Dato' Mazlan? An assemblyman in 1993.
from
Died.
Pahang.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. We
Pahang,
heard
yeah.
about. Yeah, he was the one of the victim.
The worst victim.
Oh,
I
worst
would say.
victim. Yeah, yeah. That was a gruesome murder.
But the funny thing is, the Dato' Mazlan gave her what he promised to her. Yet she still cut off his head.
I don't think he might not given everything that she asked for. You see,
maybe
usually this kind of thing, they make a promise, and you don't give. When you give your word and promise, and when you don't give, that's where they will take. Same thing. People who have told you all this, and you make a promise, but if you don't give, you will take.
It's like a ghost. It's a deal. You made a deal with a ghost.
Yes, and no turning back.
But at first, she didn't kill him straight. She gave her some stuff of her own and a songko.
So basically, she's trying to convince that it's like a ritual. It's like
Yes.
a religious ritual.
Yeah.
And a talisman. Talisman is a type of amulet used in black magic rituals.
Okay.
And she gave it to him. And that talisman is owned by Sukarno, president of Indonesia. If you guys know him.
Okay. So it's like she made him like you're gonna get something, prime minister level of Indonesia, and
Yes,
she really
as per his
brainwashed him, I guess.
Yes, for in
Okay.
replace of 2.5 million from him.
Wow, that's a lot of.
So maybe he didn't pay her lah.
He did.
could
No, he did. That's the story. He did,
Oh,
and
he did
that's
pay.
where after she took the money, then she.
And all his lands.
Yeah.
And then
gave her the land title.
and he was dead the next day after fulfilling all her wishes.
Wow. This is real. This is like a movie. People take away all your things and kill you right after to fulfill your desires. Then how this Dato Mazlan?
Was dead.
Yeah.
Oh. At first, Mona Fandey convinced Mazlan to reach her house at around midnight.
So this was the day of his got murdered.
Yeah,
Okay.
he was there, and there was a ritual that was going to happen as soon as he reached the house. And then he was laying flat on a surface that she built it up for him. After a while, she just placed a bouquet on him without any hesitant. Her husband.
Which is Juraimi.
Yes.
The guy, okay.
No, Juraimi is the helper.
Okay.
Effendi, the husband.
Oh, Effendi is the husband who made her life go in this way.
Yep.
Okay.
He just chopped the head out of Mazlan's body. Just like that.
So who chopped it? Is it Juraimi or the husband?
The husband.
Oh, Effendi did that. Okay. Wow, that's really gruesome, right?
Did he admit it?
Before chopping off his head, she told Mazlan to close his eyes and wait for the money to fall from the sky.
Okay, so they
That
really
was
gave
the
him
last
a fantasy.
phrase. Yes.
Okay.
That was the last phrase to be heard by Mazlan.
So I think Invisible Ghost asked the question: is that it was the statement he was admitted in the court? Is it?
Yes. Did he
I
admit
think
it?
is that right, or is the story we captured? This was the thing been told, right? How this murder has happened.
Do you guys want to know how they got caught?
No. It's not about how they got caught. It's about is that what he Fandey admitted in the court?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
What was the motive for chopping off the politician?
Just to reach their aim by
Okay.
being witches.
Sacrifice to the greatest of supernatural of witches, I guess.
So they have to kill.
Juraimi then using
Is
an
it?
axe,
So they have to kill. That's the objective. They have to kill.
and skin the body.
Okay.
Right after that, bury him and mutilated his body parts into 18 pieces and buried them separately around the house, and they left.
Okay. So that's like a witch ceremony took place. Okay. Scary cat. I think you should go on home now.
Too scared.
Yeah. Scary cat. You live in Shalam, isn't it?
Yes, inshallah.
Ah, you live nearby.
Yeah, nearby. That's why I cannot make. I have
Okay.
to play down.
Come on, man. You can't be joking about this because this is a real deal.
That's at my neighborhood, man.
Okay. So this,
No wonder he knows so much about.
yeah, he knows about how the soulmates are getting along.
So when I pass by, I can hear her screaming sometimes.
Don't mess it up, man. Tonight might be the day for you.
Okay.
Okay. So then what happened next? I mean, they disappeared
Then-
after that.
Yeah, Mona Fendi and her husband, they disappeared, but Juraimi got caught by the police because he was under arrested for taking drugs.
Oh. So basically, this Mona Fendi and her husband actually made use of Juraimi as their assistants, and they got him used. Basically, they just practically made full use of him and dumped him, and he became drug addict. Is it something
Yes.
like that?
Yeah.
Maybe. Okay.
For Juraimi, he got caught, and when they were, because at that particular time, they were in search for Mazlan. And
Yeah.
after a few days, they caught Juraimi, but it was not in the initiative of finding Mazlan's body. It was on totally something different. But then Juraimi said something out of his mouth, and then he got caught. And eventually, they caught Mona Fendi and her husband.
Obviously, it's a rich guy
Mhm.
disappeared for a couple of days. Obviously, there'll be people looking for him.
But the question is, he's such a
Oh.
he's a
He's an
businessman.
He's an
assemblyman.
and a
assemblyman,
politician.
obviously. Yeah.
Yeah, how can he go missing? People were sure will look for him.
Yeah. That was the wrong move, I think, they made by these witches. They played with the wrong person. Were highly respected per man in Pahang, I guess. You know, he couldn't disappear for a couple of days. Obviously, it's in a political needs of looking for someone, you know, important. Okay, good. So then they got caught and they've been in prison, and I think they've been sentenced
To death.
to
By
death.
hanging.
Oh, okay, that's also it's scary too.
Were they hung immediately, or they had to wait a few years?
No, they had time to give them KFC as a feast
Yeah.
for them.
So they KFC.
So I mean, from the
So the
time
duration,
that
the
A
duration.
last meal of KFC on the night before the execution.
Okay,
Mm.
okay.
At
So I
Kajang.
think Invisible Ghost. Your question was like when they were arrested and when they've been hanged. Is that right?
Yes, yes.
I think they've been arrested somewhere in 19.
On 22nd of July 1993, the police found Mazlan's body.
Okay.
And after that, they took time to find the rest of them, which includes Mona Fandey and Effendi.
I think I read that after the politician died, this Mazlan, right, his name?
Yeah.
It only took the police 4 days to find him. That's pretty fast, I think.
Yeah.
I wonder, just so you said they found Juraimi and
They
quickly
only
found his body?
Juraimi, but it was on a separate case.
Oh. Maybe they caught him for like drug addiction or something there.
Yes, he was
Yeah.
high on drugs and they caught him.
So basically, they've been punished. Mona, Fandey, and Juraimi was hanged on 2nd of November 2001 at Kajang.
And how many years after the killing?
I think it's about 8 years.
8 years.
Yeah.
So in his heyday, I mean, was the politician, was he a famous politician that time?
Yeah, he's an assemblyman, you know.
He was an upcoming
Yeah.
politician at that time.
I think he got greedy. He want more power.
The thing is, it's really horror and it's really terrifying. It made a lot of people to believe in witches. You know, it things makes people tend to do things which witches wants, a bomo, all these, you know, creepy things came into play. So I think this story tells everyone that you can't believe these people. Yeah. The ultimate motive is there's nothing magical there. They can't do beyond human power. Basically, they just kill you. You know, they have to use a knife to kill you. Yeah. So that's what happened to Mazlan. So poor man, he had to go through a very painful series of death. And I think Scary Cat, you watch out tonight, mate. Thank you, everyone. Thank you.